We're going to beat the Panthers by 100 points. We're going to beat the Panthers. I bet my life on it. Like, if we don't win this game, I'm going to jump in the canal and get eaten by alligators.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they would never understand. They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they would never understand.
The definition of insanity is doing the exact same fucking thing over and over again, expecting shit to change. That is crazy.
Hey, what's up, Buck Nation? Found out a very good day for me today. Let's just get into it. Let's just get this out of the way. Let's just rip this band-aid off and let's just talk about it, okay? As you guys already know, we play against the Carolina Panthers. The same Carolina Panthers that just traded their two best players, Robbie Anderson and Christian McCaffrey, in a span of 2 weeks, and fired their head coach. And now they're playing with their third-string quarterback. So we know what we have going into this game on paper. We should dominate this game on paper, that is. But this is why, and this is where the old adage, the old saying, this is why we play the game. This is why we play the game. Because of shit like this. But let's just get into it, okay? So, Buccaneers, Panthers. We 3-3, Panthers 1-5. We number one in the division. Panthers are last in the division, okay? In our division. So we're gonna fast forward. So already it started off bad. 3rd and 11. Brady throws a just a go route to Mike Evans. Mike Evans has the ball in his hands, drops it. It reminded me of the play a couple years ago when the Giants played against the Panthers. Ironically, the Panthers. And this is when the Josh Odell Beckham fight happened. And if you remember, early, Eli went to Odell early, and Odell dropped that early pass that could have been a touchdown. And he kind of like did like, you know, my bad, I'll make up for it, whatever. That's what it's reminiscence of. Mike Evans dropped an easy touchdown. So it's incomplete. So fast forward, Panthers ball, 3rd and 7. Chuba Hubbard up for 6 yards. Drive stalls. We get the ball back, 3rd and 3. Brady to Chris Godwin for a first down. Then Brady on 1st and 10 to Cole Keith for a first down. And then 3rd and 8, Brady looking for Chris Godwin. Incomplete, right? So Panthers ball, 3rd and 5. PJ Walker looking for DJ Moore. Catches it, but catches out of bounds. That drive doesn't go nowhere. So we get the ball back. 2nd and 2. Rachaad White up the middle for a first down. And I'm going to say something about Leonard Fournette and Rachaad White, that is. Because I have an opinion about our running back situation. But 2nd and 17, Brady hits Mike Evans up for 17 yards. 3rd and 8, Brady looking for Mike Evans. Again, incomplete. So Panthers ball, 3rd and 5. PJ Walker hits Marshall for a first down. So now that Robbie Anderson is gone, Panthers are finding guys to just step up. Like, Marshall played a big game. Kind of like in week 3 against the Packers. No Devontae Adams. I think his name was Cobbs. I think his name, number 87. I think I said his real name wrong. But he stepped up for the Packers with this game. So teams are finding their 2nd and 3rd, 4th string guys, and they're coming in making an impact now. So 2nd and 1, PJ Walker hits DJ Moore for a first down. And DJ Moore, now he sees what's going on. His opportunities has definitely improved. And it's interesting to see how it's going to improve during the rest of the season. 3rd and 4, PJ Walker gets sacked by Vita Vea. And at this point, it's 0-0. Scoreless. I understand the Panthers not scoring, but our offense, I don't get it. I mean, we just not getting nothing going. We're not getting to no rhythm, and it's just killing us. So it's our ball, 1st and 10. Leonard Fournette with an 8-yard run. 3rd and 5, Brady hits Russell Gage for a first down. And 2nd and 10, Brady gets sacked by Brian Burns, who is the most underrated linebacker in the game. Panthers ball, Walker to DJ Moore for a first down. PJ Walker, he knows how to utilize DJ Moore as opposed to a Baker Mayfield. PJ Walker is saying, you're the number 1 guy, so I'm going to get you involved to be the number 1 guy. 2nd and 9, Dante Foreman get a huge run, and he was the MVP of the game, Dante Foreman. I remember him from the Texans, and he bounced around, but he played amazing today. He killed our defense. 2nd and 6, Walker hits Marshall for a first down. Now at this point, PJ Walker has 10 straight completions, and now it's 11 with the next play, which is a 1st and 10 touchdown to DJ Moore. And like I said before, the Panthers are trying to get DJ Moore more involved, DJ Moore more involved now. And the Panthers scored before halftime, and they get the ball back at halftime. That's kind of a New England Patriots, Tom Brady specialty. Score before the half, and then get the ball back and score again. That's why they like to defer on the opening kickoff at the coin toss. So 7-0 Panthers. 3rd quarter, Bucs ball, Brady, 1st and 10, hits Godwin for 8 yards. 3rd and 2, Brady goes incomplete to Chris Godwin. So the Panthers ball, 2nd and 7. Antoine Winfield Jr., he nice tackle in the backfield, but he leaves the game with concussion protocol. We can't take no risks. He's our best player on the defensive side. So we'll see how he comes, evaluates, and when he'll be back. But hope it's not too serious, because as evidenced by this game, we need him. And we missed him this game. And also, injuries killed us this fucking game. This is one of the bad reasons why we lost the game. But we get the ball at 30. Brady hits Mike Evans for 13 yards. 2nd and 5. Brady hits Evans for a first down. 3rd and 1. Leonard Fournette gets stuffed. And back to what I was saying about the running back between Rachaad White and Leonard Fournette. Leonard Fournette has not been the same since week 1 against the Cowboys. He's not been that same running back. He's just been not productive. As a receiver, yes. As a running back, he's just been quiet, man. And it's hurting us. And I feel that Rachaad White should get more carries. 4th and 1, Leonard Fournette gets stuffed. Turnover on downs. Like I was just saying. 2 yards, 2 plays, and you cannot get 1 yard from a muscle bruising downhill back like Leonard Fournette. That's unacceptable. 3rd and 10, Panthers ball. Walker to Chuba Hubbard, he gets stuffed. Bucs ball, 3rd and 10. Brady to Fournette, he gets stuffed. Fournette was a non-factor this game. Now, at this point of the game, PJ Walker, who just 14 for 19, 138 yards and a touchdown. Tom Brady, 20 for 32, 176. DJ Moore, 6 catches, 59 yards, and a touchdown. Last week, DJ Moore had 3 catches and 7 yards. He was just quiet. And it's just a difference what a quarterback can make for a player. 2nd and 10, Dante Foreman hit a 60-yard run. And then Chuba Hubbard turned back around, hit a 17-yard run for a touchdown. So the Panthers got 2 big chunk plays, 76 yards and 2 plays. Both running backs got, and at this point in the game, in total, 12 carries for 120 yards. With this production, who needs Christian McCaffrey? You know these running backs had a chip on their shoulders coming to this game because they felt that, okay, Christian McCaffrey is gone, the running game is just going to be non-existent, and they really proved the doubters wrong today. And they knew there was their chance to step up, but Panthers up 14-0. Bucs ball, Brady to Gage, 2nd and 4. 2nd and 9, Brady hit Mike Evans for a first down. 2nd and 10, Brady to K. Otten for a first down. 3rd and 7, Brady to Mike Evans. It was short of the first down, close, so they had to go for it on 4th and 1. And Brady to Gage, first down. You know, nice little quick slant for Russell Gage. 3rd and goal, Brady going into traffic, incomplete. Now, 4th and 2, I think. Oh, 3rd and goal, I'm sorry. So you can't get a first down. You have to score. So you might just get the points. Get the free points and just see what your defense can do. So Brian Sugg hits a 27-yard field goal. So it's Panthers ball. Chuba Hubbard, Chuba Hubbard with a first down, 13 yards. And then 1st and 10, Dante Hubbard with a 27-yard run. And these two running backs, they complement each other so well, because when one of them had a big game, it was like they had this game of one-upsmanship, that whatever you can do, I can do better. So Chuba Hubbard and Dante Foreman complement each other very well. And Dante Foreman at this point had 8 carries for 104 yards. PJ Walker is doing the Cooper Rush thing. Game manager, do enough to win. Let's go home. Let's just get this W and win, right? So 3 for 11, PJ Walker, big play to Tremble, 21-3 Panthers touchdown. At this point, I'm asking myself, is this the same Todd Bowles that held the Chiefs to 9 points in the Super Bowl? What the fuck is going on here? Like, seriously, what the fuck is going on with our defense? I get it. So players are out. Carlton Davis, and Antonio Winfield Jr., SMB, they're out. But that's why you have practice. Why you have a defensive scouting report. What the hell is going on here? Now, granted, I'm sure that's not a scouting report on PJ Walker, but that's on other people, though. But we're just playing like ass, like cheeks today, man. Like butt cheeks, man. So we get the ball back, 1st and 10. Brady hits K. Otten for 36 yards. K. Otten played his career game today. 37, Brady to Fournette, nothing. What a shock. Fournette ain't getting nothing. How many times have I been saying this in just this video alone? Fournette is just not that bell cow back anymore. I know at offseason I had high hopes for him, but I think he just beat up, man. He's just not that guy no more. So 4th and 8, Brady to K. Otten, who he could have had the ball, but he slipped. So it's a turnover on downs, unfortunately. So Panther ball, 2nd and 8, PJ Walker, play action to DJ Moore, 1st down. And I was kind of shocked that I thought they were going to just grind the clock down with a run, but play action. PJ Walker just got comfortable now. He's in a rhythm now. So he's just going, he can do a little more, expand his offense a little bit. And then at this point in the second half, we only had 17 yards rushing. Thanks, Leonard Fournette. Panthers had 129 yards rushing in the second half. All season, we did not allow a 20-yard touchdown, a touchdown over 20 yards. All season. This game alone, we allowed 2. I think the Trimble, and I think it was the Hubbard run, but Hubbard was 17, not 20 yards, so maybe they got this wrong. But that's pretty much the end of the game. That was pretty much the end of the game. The Panthers' last 3 games had 6 plays of 20 yards. They had 7 in this game alone. And I want to apologize to PJ Walker, because last week I was just saying, like, we're going to just destroy him. I thought it was going to be a situation where he gets thrown into the lion's den and he had to fight for himself and he's going to just be running for his life and everything. But he came to play. He knew that I'm not going to get a lot of snaps, a lot of opportunities to be a starter quarterback in this league. So I need to come out here with my chance and do what I need to do with my chance and win. So if this situation comes again where there's injuries, I'll be ready. And the coaching staff will see that I'm still on the roster and they can trust me. And maybe next week he can kind of expand his, game even more, instead of just being a game manager. But hey, he got the win, and we lost 21-3. Our offense, I can't. We should have just got. We might well just got shut out. I mean, our defense can only do but so much. It's the offense could have kept in pace with them, because now when we're down 21-3, 14-3, they can just grind the clock down and just kill the clock and not give us any time. So we 3-4, Panthers are 2-5, and the Panthers in the next 3 weeks can play the Falcons twice, 2 division games, and they can win those games. They can really catapult and take the division lead. How crazy is that? The last seeded team in our division could be number 1 within 3 or 4 weeks. But this is video, guys. I hope I can have a cheerful video next week, but we'll see how it goes.